That's probably the worst one that we've seen yet.
We're grinding those welds down, re-welding them to make sure that this truck is ready for action.
It's on fire.
You really
Yeah,
stacked
look at that.
some knives.
Look at that. Old weld, rush weld.
But there's still some unfinished business that we need to take care of first before we can move on to our own upgrades.
There's a few little seals, you know, that have been sitting, so you got some little bit of hydraulic leak.
We gotta check the hydraulic pumps that are powering the rear steer. If this buggy doesn't have rear steer, it will not be maneuverable, safe, or fun without the ability to steer into tight places.
And what's the most important part of that?
Duh. Rule number one?
The fun.
Oh, just one, huh? That's where we're at?
Come on, team.
Okay.
Rule number one, have fun. Want to run it? Start it, drive it, rear steer it.
We'll start with running it.
Okay.
Cycle it. We'll see where we get from there.
And driving.
Yeah. Looks good here. Hit that rear steer switch.
To the left. To the right.
Go ahead and keep cycling it back and forth.
I feel like this is what Batman feels like when he's got his Batmobile in the repair shop.
Oh, no.
What?
All right, you can shut it off.
Shut her down. Oh, no.
So,
What's leaking?
looks like we're leaking right out of the accumulator pump. I can show you. So if you look through here, you can actually see where it's still leaking. Right in here where my finger's at.
An accumulator pump regulates the pressure of any given fluid in a vehicle's engine system. In this case, the accumulator maintains pressurized power steering fluid to be able to compensate for when we use the rear steer. Inside the accumulator is a puck that moves back and forth, with liquid on one side and pressurized air on the other. If a vehicle gets tilted by being off camber to a certain point and the pump then loses the ability to pull oil from the pan, the accumulator keeps a supply of oil stored up under pressure to be able to basically call in the troops when the other oiling system is running out of fluid.
Yeah. There you go.
It's a baby.
It's just a baby. Well, we need to try and get that thing out of there.
Get your hand out of the way.
I don't know what to do. Oh, no! So that's a huge problem.
Smoking.
There shouldn't have been any fluid
on
on that side. Dude, that's definitely what was causing our leak.